Hey guys, Chris here from ASM Scholarships. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I have a special guest today, all the way from CCU. Ashley, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Thanks for coming by the office and visiting us. So you're American originally?
Yes, I am American.
Which state?
I'm from Ohio.
Nice, and that's up north for everyone who doesn't know where Ohio is, right?
Yes, towards Michigan and Canada.
And now you're down in Miami having fun with the team here and seeing what we do. We just wanted today for you guys kind of give you Ashley's story about college. You're playing college soccer. Billy, what position you play?
I play center midfield.
Center midfield. So we're just going to give you guys an idea what's it like really to be at CCU and how you're enjoying it. A lot of times you get asked by the viewers, what's a day in the life like for an athlete? So what would a normal day be like for you at CCU?
So with soccer-wise, we have practice every morning at 6 a.m. So I kind of get it out of the way and can focus on my schoolwork and go to the library and do schoolwork.
Practice being like actually playing with the team, doing drills?
Yes, so we wake up and we have practice at 6. We usually get there around 5:30 to stretch and warm up and everything. And then we're done and out of practice by 7:30 so people can make it to their 8 a.m. classes.
Right.
So then after that we can do whatever we want pretty much with classes and everything.
So you can just pick your own roster schedule. So that's like, well, average Monday to Friday. So you do your training in the morning, you have classes all day, and it's kind of chill out in the afternoon after you finish school. And then when you have like tournaments, what happens then?
So with our game schedule, we usually have games on Thursdays and Saturdays. So we have practice Monday, Wednesday at 6 a.m. And then on Thursdays, we usually have games at 7 o'clock at night. So if they're away, we'll leave around 1 or 2. And then if they're at home, we obviously get to our games about an hour and a half early. And we have the whole day before 7 to prepare for the game and everything. And then on Fridays, we usually do yoga in the morning instead of practice. And then on Saturday mornings, we usually have games again.
And like on your team, how many people are on your team?
Right
or
now,
the squad, as you say.
Right now we have a roster of about 18.
18, right? Okay, and are most internationals, Americans? Like, how's your school
most
like?
of our players are Americans and from like local areas, but on our men's team we have it's made up of mostly internationals.
Most internationals,
yes.
Right? Okay, so what's like the food like on campus? Like, do you have a good range of food options? Like, do you have to make your own food?
I actually live off campus now, but I lived on campus last year, and we had a dining hall, like a cafeteria style, kind of like a buffet style, but we also had like make your own sandwich sections or make your own pizza sections, so that was nice. I like that.
You're doing that. Now obviously the reason we make these videos is to kind of give your story as an athlete, but also give some really good value information to future prospect athletes trying to get to college, right? What was one of the challenges you faced in the recruiting process?
So honestly, I was trying to go to college to play softball. I was very good at softball in high school, and I actually went to Ohio State for 1 year, and then I decided I want to play soccer again. So I struggled very hard with trying to get back into contact with the coaches that I had talked to from high school, because usually they don't want somebody to take a year off. And then, but in high school, trying to find a scholarship, I talked to a couple of recruitment guys or like agencies to try to get like an American scholarship, and it was very, very, very helpful for that. But I didn't provide much help because I wasn't dead set on going to college to play a sport. So it's important to like make sure you're putting everything into your scholarship and trying to get that.
When did you start the recruitment process?
I started the end of my sophomore year. So I always played softball in the summer, like on a club team, and I had reached out to a ton of coaches at my tournaments. There would be a ton of college coaches like coming in to watch, so I would make sure I'd pick out which ones that I wanted to come and watch my games. Right,
and then you'd like develop your game plan to see like, hey, this is a school I wanted to go to.
Yes.
And obviously you're doing softball then, but the soccer came later because you wanted to change from softball to soccer. And is that just because you enjoyed playing soccer again more?
Yeah, I didn't. The reason that I didn't go to school to play softball was because I knew I loved softball, but I didn't think that I wanted to play it for the next 4 years. And I like soccer better than I like softball, but I think my talents are a little bit stronger in softball, so it was very hard to determine what I wanted to do with that. So I was always dead set on going to Ohio State, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll just go try out for the club team there. But I didn't really do anything when I went to Ohio State, and then I decided I'm going to do something that I love. So.
And how many coaches do you have interested to recruit you? Did you have a lot?
Yeah, for softball, I had a couple Division I offers, and then I had a couple like small NAIA schools that I had interested.
So one of the things when you're doing that is you have to speak to the coach and have that kind of like online interview or phone interview. What would be a good tip you could give to the athletes that have those interviews that are coming up in the next weeks, or athletes that are maybe speaking to coaches?
I think I would say that to make sure to speak with the coaches about the daily life of like their athletes there. So I have practice in the morning, and some colleges might have practice in the afternoon,
which is normal.
So
I'm surprised you have it in the morning.
Important to like understand the life before you get there. It'll help you out a lot.
Yeah, so just kind of find out what is their schedule like, and make sure if you're not an early morning person, then maybe your school isn't the right place to go. But if you are an early morning person, then that's a great fit.
Yep.
And in terms of like athletes who are interested to come to CCU, what do they need to qualify for your program?
For our program, it's not as hard to get into the girls soccer program because we don't have a lot of girls coming in each year. So we are actually right now trying to find we're struggling with recruitment right now, but a lot of our players are local and our coach is able to go out and speak to them. But we are also looking, my coach is out there for any videos or anything that can
help the team.
Yeah, can help
you
the
heard
team.
it, athletes. If you're a female soccer player, let us know, because we can connect you to CCU. They're looking for recruits right now. So, you know, in terms of like your whole experience, I mean, you're 2 years into uni right now?
No, I'll be graduating next December.
Awesome stuff. So how have you found the whole experience? Has it been something worth doing, combining your education with sport, or has it been something you wouldn't do again?
Yes, actually, I think that it has helped me, like myself, provide like a better structure for my life. I think that when I was at Ohio State, I would skip classes because I didn't have a reason to. I felt like I didn't have a reason to go to classes. Now I am pushed by my coach and my advisors to make sure that I keep a certain GPA. I'm going to classes all the time. They keep monitor on it. And it's also, I like a lot waking up in the morning because you're already up for classes, and you can schedule like the early classes because you're already up, and then you have the whole day. Because
you've got to keep your GPA at a certain grade to be able to play sport. The NCAA rules state that. So it's almost like you have a good purpose now to do college, and like, you know, you're representing the school. So what's your ambition for after university next year?
After, I want to go into something in either the sports industry or the marketing industry. I'm excited to maybe like go join like not play for a professional team, but maybe like help out with a professional working.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You speak to Joe. He's got lots of connections after Soccer X, so you know a lot of people there for you.
Yeah.
Well, look, Ashley, thank you for coming today and hanging out and watching what we do at the office. You know, the stories like these is why I want to get that out to athletes so they can see if it's something they want to do. If you're looking for help in your soccer recruitment or any sport, definitely go to asmscholarships.com. Then we can see if you're good enough and give you an idea what's possible. I know for Ashley, when you started the process, you started nice and young, which definitely gives you the time to plan and speak to coaches, because you don't want to be doing this like last minute.
No.
Yeah, you want to get more time so you have, you know, you're not rushing everything. So definitely do that, asmscholarships.com. Please subscribe to watch plenty more videos to come. Have a happy Thanksgiving, because happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, right?
Happy Thanksgiving tomorrow.
So happy Thanksgiving. If you're watching this after Thanksgiving, you've missed it. So no worries, but take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, thank you, Ashley, for coming in.
Of course.
Good stuff. Sweet!